Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Becca and this is Neurospicybudgeting. Today we're going to cash stuff my husband's last paycheck of August. Let's go ahead and count this. 1, 200, 50, 350, 20, 40, 60, 80, 450. Oh, here's where it's going to confuse me. I have not done this in so long. 70, 90, 510, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 610, 6, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 55, 56. And oh no, that should be 57. 657. I messed up my thing. Oh well, I think that's there and I probably just counted wrong. I'm going to go through with the calculator since I am rusty. Okay, we will see what happens. I am creative, so I wanted to be honest about this. I have kind of a tickle in my throat. I'm not sure. There's a lot of smoke in the air where I am located. So for this paycheck, I originally had $200 extra that I had taken out when I was going through our expenses for vacation. We ended up paying an overweight fee on 2 of our bags, and that was $100 each. And so we needed to cover $200 that was not budgeted from our vacation. And so I decided, originally I was going to put $200 towards skiing in this cash stuffing, and I figured that we could definitely save $200 by the time we're going to use that for skiing. And I took that $200 out of here to cover our overage and to pay our credit card bill. So that is why I'm a little rusty, and 2, I'm thrown off because I did just make that change, and I'm sorry. I forgot to put a band-aid. I burned myself. If you've watched my videos, and in the future, I burn myself all the time when I am doing my hair. I should really get one of those like glove things. I think I'm going to, but I forgot to put a band-aid on it, so I'm really sorry. If it bothers you and looks gross, it's just healing. It's all good, and I'm really sorry. I totally forgot about it until just looking at my hand. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with $657. If you're new here, this is what I call high priority. I try and put money in here as often as I can, and I'm able to. Now that my husband is employed again, I'm finally feeling a bit above water. Because we were down to basically, I think, $100 right when he got the job. So we were looking at how to go even more bare bones, and he got his job, which he started in August, well, at the end of July, and then we were on our vacation in August. So really, this is like the first proper cash stuffing since we're on to incomes again. And it feels amazing. Okay, so we're going to start with the emergency fund, and we're going to add $55 in here. So we're going to do a 50 and a 5. And I already filled this in. I think I did some of them and not all of them. Anyway. Okay. There we go. Let's get that in there. So 1310, we have 1000, 1100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 12, 20, 40, 50, 13. I know I'm doing this weird. 10. I did that really weird. I'm sorry, you guys. It's late and I am super out of practice, but we do have 1310. Okay, let's get this back in here. While I do this, I am going to start putting in some photos. The first half of our vacation, we visited family in Massachusetts and had a wonderful time. We flew into Boston and then drove out and stayed on the lake, and it was just fantastic, and the kids had a wonderful time. And I really need to remember that that is really important for us to do. We don't need to take a huge trip anywhere, but I think one of my personal goals in 2026 is going to be ensuring that I take the time off of work that I have earned and not feel guilty about doing so, because it really helped reset my spirit, my mind, just everything. And it was good quality time. So we can do stuff like that close to home, even just staying home, really, and having time to do life. So it was really good. I'm thinking about relabeling this. This is originally at the beginning of 2025 was one of my goals, is to save for my husband's milestone birthday trip in 26. But we dipped into this for Massachusetts. We dipped into it to help cover the cost of getting one of our cats, our outdoor cats, are strays, and they have adopted us, and we needed to get one of them urgently spayed. So we dipped into our emergency fund and we dipped into this. So we are starting back in to build this up to take some type of trip for him. Car tabs. So we have $100 in there now. Car tabs are due for me in October, and then my husband is in December. Did I update that one? Yeah. So we're going to put in $40 here, and then we should have 330. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. What the heck? Is there anybody? Is there anybody in there? Okay, so 100. I'm sorry, I gotta do this, I think. Hold on, let me do this one. Maybe I did my math wrong. Of course I did. Of course I did. That's what I get with trying to do math without a calculator. Be 320, which is in here. Okay. I'm going to get back in the swing of this, you guys, in no time. So we're going to put that back in. Maybe take a look at getting another placeholder in there. Okay. And then we're going to add 65 in here. Yeah. Okay. I think it's throwing me off too because I moved out of the bedroom. We're going to do that with a 50, a 10, and a 5 into here. And I'm like getting used to setting my stuff up on the kitchen table, taking it down, blah, blah, blah. So I'm getting in the flow. Still working on that. My whole family's asleep, you guys, and it is 8:45. I'm excited to go to bed early after this. I must say 50, 70, 90, 110.25. And yes, that is what I wrote down here, 125. I did some because I wasn't going to record this. Anyway, here we are. Some are filled out, some are not. You know how it goes. All right, half prepared, half not. We'll see where tonight leads us. Okay, so septic pumping. We definitely are going to need this soon. And I'm going to put $12 in here. Get this added. So we have 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Woo. Rebecca slippery fingers. Okay. Put this in here. 112. I have no idea how much a septic pumping costs these days. I haven't had one in years. So for car principal, we are not going to do that. For pets, oh wait, car principal, just kidding. We're gonna put in 25. And in my paycheck that I get, when I get paid on the 29th, I'm gonna put in 1,000. I already wrote that down. I'm like getting ahead of myself. But I'm so excited. So really, before I get paid and can take that out, we should have 125, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 25. But I don't know how much it costs to get a septic tank pumped. I think the last time I had that service was in, oops, I'm sorry, I have my little like cheat sheet over here. Was when I was in my old home, and gosh, that was like 2015. So I'm pretty sure that is not an accurate representation of what it costs in 2025. If anyone has had that, like, what's the ballpark, do you think? I'd be interested to know. Okay, so for pets, we're going to be putting in $5. And let's see here, so I don't throw myself off with counting. Oh my gosh, you guys, like bumbling my way through. All right, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59. Does that jive with me adding $5? It does. So having had to take money out of our emergency fund and our travel fund, my eyes are like crossed. I really want to get a pet fund like beefed up, because I feel like that is something that we were not prepared for at all. All right, dental work. We're going to add in $23. This is a fresh. I think I already wrote it. I did. Perfect. Then I laminated it because some of my envelopes that I was, excuse me, that I had on here, in here, the ink was sticking to the plastic. And so then I just decided to laminate everything. 21, 2, 3. Going in. I'm not sure when my husband is going to go in, but we know that it's going to be more than what insurance will cover. So yay. Tires, we are getting close to needing tires on all our 2 cars. So we're putting $10 in there. We both need them. I swear, in my old age, I'm getting so sensitive. I never used to be sensitive to smoke before, and now I am. All right. Oop. Let's do, actually, whatever. I'm going to just jump around here. So this is, let's see if we have anything in here. This is our long-term savings. So like bathroom, braces, driveway, heat pump. Heat pump is what we are really trying to focus on, because our home was built in the 60s and it has radiant heating in the ceiling, which is very inefficient, and along the way, over the years, some of the previous sets of homeowners have drilled into the ceiling to do some type of DIY thing. And if you drill into it and you break the circuit, it doesn't work anymore. So good times. We, luckily the house is really well insulated, but we definitely need something more efficient than the Vornados that we use in the winter for heat and our window air conditioning. So we're saving for a heat pump. All right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 165. And I think that is all that I have put in here. And I think I have a good plan for my savings challenges to cover, yeah, and these are cars. We're saving for a car for my husband, my daughter, and my son. But I think I have a plan for how I want to do savings challenges, and I just need to sit down and figure that out. But I'm pretty sure, and one of them is going to be a longer term one to help fill that in. But anyway, I'm going all over the place, you guys. It's the evening time and my medication for my ADD is wearing off. So I might get a little squirrely. Okay, we have the holidays, and in this one, we are going to take a look at Christmas. Actually, Halloween. Let's do Halloween first. So we're going to do $6 in Halloween because every little bit adds up, you guys. And that is one where we're close. So I already put that in. We're going to put in a 5 and a 1 for 6. And then we should have, I'm trying to hit 250, which we will, but you see, like, every little bit accumulates over time. I've been doing this, I think I just, May 50, 150, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that'll cover candy for trick-or-treaters. We'll see. I don't know. It's usually pouring down rain here during Halloween. Last year we got no trick-or-treaters and we ended up eating most of the candy. We took my daughter was with her dad, and so we took our son out, and it was just like, it was disgustingly pouring down rain. So we came home. So it'll be for costumes, candy, and then when we go to the store during, like, when stores start having their clearance, like 50% off, 25% off, everybody in the family gets to pick a decoration. That is the only holiday, and Christmas. Those are the 2 holidays that I do, like, lawn art and go crazy with, like, decorating the outside of the house. Everything else, no. All right, so here is Christmas. We have 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 11, 10, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, and then I need to add the 57. Jesus, you guys. This is nighttime brain, Becca, and I'm sorry. I know I keep saying I'm sorry. I need to stop saying I'm sorry. It is me. It's me. Okay. And I was chit-chatting and getting distracted. You know, many of you know how that goes. And I appreciate it. So now we have 1196. But I'm really glad I did that odd math so well. Nice job, self. Okay. In other news, my son started school this week, kindergarten. He's such a big boy, growing up so fast. And my daughter will start on the typical after Labor Day at her school. But it's been a really good week. He has been super excited about going to school and has enjoyed every day. So I couldn't be happier for him. And he takes the bus home, which is just wonderful and loves it and just fills my heart with so much joy that he is happy and enjoying school this far. But who doesn't love kindergarten? All right. So Papa, my dad, will get $10. In here right now, we have nothing because his birthday was in July. So we're going to start saving up again. And it looks like I filled this in and filled it in correctly. Rosie might come say hi. Now that we're at the dining room table, you guys might get to see her more often. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I know, it's so good. She's got the summer itchy skin going on. Okay, so friends' birthdays, we aren't going to put anything in there. We are going to, let's see, I kind of have this written all over the place. Nope. Birthday. We're coming into, actually, let's go back. We're going to Sawyer's birthday, which gets $10. Did I put my $10 in my mom's birthday? You guys, I got distracted by Rosie. She's so sweet. But this is the thing. I feel so bad when we were gone. She got so stressed out and licked her tail, like licked the part of her tail has like lost volume. That's the word I was looking for because she was so sad. I work from home, so she's around people all day and then was by herself. So we're thinking about getting her a friend, even though she has the outdoor friends who are here all the time. They don't come inside 25:30. Why did I do that? I put that in the wrong thing. I'm glad I didn't write anything down. I was supposed to put it over here. What is happening? What am I doing? What am I doing, you guys? I'm talking about the cat. All right, birthday, Sawyer. Yes, here we are, the right one. All right, Sawyer doesn't have anything in here either. He's the one who's supposed to be getting this 10. The sweet little boy's birthday is in June, so we're starting to work on that. Anyway, Rosie was stressed and her tail is thin and she's like licked a couple of bald spots. So she's much happier now that we're home, but I felt just bad for her. All right, Pops, this is also empty. Like I said, our June, July is nuts with birthdays, anniversaries, Father's Day, 4th of July. It's crazy because my husband's dad's birthday is also in June. So it's me, Sawyer, my husband's dad, and Father's Day in June, and then my dad's birthday at the beginning of July. So we are starting to build those back up. Okay, let's get into Canva. We're going to be putting in $5. Hey, you guys, I did really good with these, actually. Look at me. All right, we're almost good here, and this is in December. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 85. And that is what we should have, yes. 85. All right. Disney, I put it in 2, so we should have 92. We're going to put in $5. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2. And I think we're going for our Disney Plus renewal on that. There we go. That one's funky. All right. Nothing in here. I think we are finished. Wait, Costco. Yes. We're going to be putting in a whopping $3. So we should have 77. 1, 2, 3. 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Have your kids or the schools around you started back yet? I know it's always interesting to hear from others what's going on in your neck of the woods and when that happens, because I feel like it's so varied. Okay, so these are just like, I call them low priority, but they're just, I mean, they're everything. My problem is, you guys, even with myself at work, everywhere, everything I feel like is a priority. And you would think with my job, I would do really good with, basically, I'm project manage, event manage, right? But I just suck. I'm like, everything's a priority. I want everything to be the priority. So I still think these are of high importance, but I just say low priority. All right. Home maintenance, I believe I skipped. Yep. And car maintenance and Costco run. What are we looking for? Eagle Crest trip. Yep. This is is this bad? I don't remember doing this. It must have been in the evening hours when I am like getting ready to go to bed. Okay, so we're gonna put in $145. That is the rental house. We get a rental house, and then it's also going to go, we need to build up for spending and groceries, gas, and whatnot. Whatnot has been my word of the week across everywhere, work, home, and that's really funky. What did I do? Let's do it this way. All right. Isn't it interesting when we catch ourselves with saying a crutch word or something like that? So 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70, what? Oh, 145. Geez. And 70, 80, 90. That should be right now. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 290. There we go. So, yes, this is like the next proper vacation that I'm looking forward to. All right, skiing, here it is, you guys. I was going to add that $200 here, but I took that to cover our overage in our vacation budget, knowing that I already had a good buffer to get us going here and to catch up. So we're not going to do that. We are going to come over to anniversary is what I'm looking for. Here we go. And we're going to be putting in $15. My husband and I really want to do something for our anniversary next year. So we are going to start saving. I messed up somewhere, you guys. No, I didn't. 11. That's for me. Okay. So we have 10, 15, 20. Don't know why that was not computing. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 1. I wrote this in wrong. That's why it confused me. Oop. Okay. What else do we have in here? Okay, we have back to school. We are going to be doing that. That is $10. I'm so proud of myself for doing this because look at that. We are making progress already for next year. 10, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75. Super, super proud of myself. This was the first year in 2025 that I had ever had money saved for back to school, and it made it go extremely well. All right, so I am looking for, just kidding, we are going to do home maintenance. Oof, I need to thin this out for sure. All right, we're going to put in 20. Did I already update that? Yeah, we'll see if I did it correctly. So we're putting in a 20. All right. So we have 300, 325, 45, 55, 65, 75. What is happening? I'm already confusing myself. How is this possible? 325, 35, 45, 55, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, because I didn't count far enough. That's how it's possible. I'm like pre-confusing myself, you guys. It's time for me to go to bed. It is time for me to go to bed. My nighttime gummies are kicking in. Okay. And then cart maintenance. I did update this. $20. So we should have 530. Oh gosh, some 50s to challenge me. Okay. 100, 52, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 10, 20, 30. Actually, that was a fantastic way to end. They were all even odds. Okay. All right. Whew, you guys, that was kind of painful. But I will get smoother and better as I start to get back into the swing of things. I'm going to head to bed. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to try, and because I get paid on the 29th, which is Friday, I'm going to do my closeout. I'm going to do my budget when I get that paycheck. I'm still waiting. Like, I feel so behind because of our vacation. August was just like a mess, but I'm going to try and start fresh in September, start the ball rolling. Anyway, you know how it goes. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful day whenever you see this, and I will see you in a new one soon. Bye.